terrestrial planets like Earth and Mars to gas giants like Jupiter and Saturn. Some systems even have exoplanets, planets orbiting stars beyond our solar system. Additionally, smaller celestial objects like moons, asteroids, and comets add to the complexity of stellar systems. Interspersed within and between galaxies is interstellar and intergalactic space, teeming with gas and dust, the raw materials for star formation. Dark matter, although invisible and only detectable through its gravitational effects, accounts for roughly 85% of the universe's mass. Even more mysterious is dark energy, a force thought to drive the accelerated expansion of the universe, making up about 68% of its total energy content. Together, these components create a universe of extraordinary diversity and complexity, offering endless avenues for exploration and discovery. Defining nothing in the context of the universe's origin is a concept that stretches the boundaries of both scientific understanding and philosophical contemplation. In everyday language, nothing might imply a complete absence of everything: matter, energy, even space and time. However, when it comes to cosmology, the notion of nothing becomes more nuanced and complex. Before the Big Bang, which marks the beginning of our universe approximately 13.8 billion years ago, there wasn't just an empty void. Even the fabric of space and time itself did not exist. One way scientists attempt to conceptualize this nothing is through the lens of quantum mechanics and the vacuum state. In quantum theory, even a perfect vacuum isn't truly empty. It seethes with temporary particle-antiparticle pairs that pop in and out of existence, a phenomenon known as quantum fluctuations. In this sense, nothing could be described as a state devoid of matter and classical energy, but still pregnant with potentiality and the underlying quantum fields that enable these fluctuations. Some cosmological models suggest that the universe could have emerged from such a quantum vacuum state due to these fluctuations. Another approach is through the framework of general relativity, where the curvature of space-time depends on energy and mass. If no mass-energy exists, space-time as we understand it ceases to exist as well. In this context, nothing could mean a state where space and time are undefined. The transition from this nothingness to the universe's birth remains one of the most profound mysteries that science is striving to unravel. Thus, while nothing in the cosmological sense isn't simply an empty void, it signifies a profound absence of the structures and forces that came into being with the birth of the universe. The question of the universe's origin is a profound one, captivating the curiosity of humanity across cultures, disciplines, and eras. Delving into this question isn't simply an academic exercise. It forms the cornerstone of our quest to understand the nature of existence itself. Exploring the beginnings of the universe helps us grasp the fundamental laws of physics, forging connections between the macroscopic worlds of galaxies and the microscopic realms of quantum mechanics. By understanding the universe's origin, we gain insights into the fundamental forces that shape reality, including gravity, electromagnetism, and the nuclear forces, shedding light on how matter, energy, space, and time came into being. Moreover, pondering the universe's inception provokes existential reflections, tapping into our innate desire to comprehend our place in the grand scheme of things. Scientific theories about the universe's origin, from the Big Bang to cosmic inflation, challenge and expand our worldviews, prompting us to rethink concepts of time, space, and existence. This inquiry also fuels technological advancements and scientific breakthroughs. The quest to understand the early universe drives innovations in fields ranging from astronomy to particle physics, leading to the development of cutting-edge telescopes and particle accelerators. Thus, seeking answers to the universe's origin is not only about tracing the cosmic timeline, but also about pushing the boundaries of human knowledge and inspiration.
Hey, got a second? I'm going to show you how I got the flexibility to code, create, and experiment my way. Follow me. Let's dive in and start exploring. I signed up for an Azure free account and sprinkled my workday. The best part? I was able to create and innovate with the skills I already have.
Alright,
give it a try. Sign up for an Azure free account today and discover what you can create.
Slow and steady. That's the score. There's enough here for us all to enjoy. Depends on how you look at it.
What's the holdup? Coming out, B! Give it up! I got him! I saw your face, I remember you!
You get 1,000 things every
The
day.
boundaries of
How about you
human
make sure
knowledge
this
and
is
inspiration.
I've seen his eyes! He's quick! Hey! It'll be quick. Problem. Fuck!
Ancient civilizations, long before the advent of modern science, crafted intricate and imaginative narratives to explain the origin of the universe. These creation myths not only provided a framework for understanding the cosmos, but also imbued it with cultural, spiritual, and moral significance. In ancient Mesopotamia, for instance, the Babylonian creation epic, the Enuma Elish, tells the story of how the god Marduk defeated the primordial sea goddess Tiamat and used her body to create the heavens and the earth. This myth intertwined the origins of the cosmos with themes of order triumphing over chaos.
It ain't supposed to go down like this.
In ancient Egypt, creation myths often centered on the god Atum, who emerged from the chaotic waters of Nun to form the world. Atum was believed to have created himself and then produced the gods Shu and Tefnut, who in turn gave birth to Geb, Earth, and Nun, Sky, establishing the basic components of the universe. These stories provided ancient Egyptians with a sense of continuity and divine order in their environment. The ancient Greeks offered a variety of narratives, with Hesiod's theogony being one of the most influential. According to Hesiod, the universe began with chaos, from which emerged Gaia, Earth, Tartarus, the underworld, and Eros, desire. These primordial entities gave rise to the gods and the physical world. The Greek myths often emphasized the gods' roles in shaping the universe and human destiny.
Get out of the way or suffer the consequences!
This is on permanent kill marker.
Similarly, in Hindu cosmology, the Rig Veda described a universe that emerged from the cosmic flame, Hiranyagarbha, and underwent cycles of creation, preservation, and destruction, involving gods like Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva. These cycles, known as yugas, illustrate a universe in constant flux, governed by divine will and cosmic laws.
Don't be as dumb as you are!
Explanations were deeply embedded in the cultures and religious practices of their respective societies. They provided not only cosmological insights, but also ethical guidelines, social structures, and a sense of identity and purpose for the people. While these myths differ widely in their specifics, they share a common goal: to elucidate the mysteries of the universe and humanity's place within it, weaving together the known and the unknown into narratives that could be passed down through generations. The creation of the universe has been the subject of countless mythological stories.
Yeah, you're a real stout.
Fuck, how'd that happen? Go! I think they're gonna... Fuck! Look, we almost caught it! Guy's a dick! Fuck you! Come on! Let's get to the chopper! If we move quick, we can beat the train!
We're getting there.
Cops! Coming our way! Be cool! They ain't made this car yet! Shit! Roadblock! Go right! Beat the train, man!
I might think about playing more accounts on the PS4.
You guys alright?
Fuck! Come on! Ditch the car, alright? We can go this way to the chopper.
No! Hey! Stick to the plan.
What?
Stick to the fucking plan. Come on.
Called the separation of Rangi and Papa. In this myth, the Sky Father Rangi and the Earth Mother Papa were
Where the fuck's the chopper?
leaving their children, the gods, confined in darkness. The gods
Round back.
conspired with their parents to bring
Oh, the fucking bag! Someone must have fucking talked!
Alright, Brad's gonna be fine. We gotta get this fuck. I'm
thus
hit.
creating the
Oh,
world
Jesus.
and making space for all living.
T, you gotta get out of here. I'm gonna leave you, Mikey. Go.
Diverse in their
God, I'm not
details,
gonna. Fucking gonna bleed out.
themes.
Go.
Struggle between good and chaos, transformation of primordial entities,
I'm standing.
and the involvement of divine beings in shaping the cosmos.
Hey,
Illustrate
you,
how ancient
you,
cultures
hey.
sought to make sense of the existence and structure of the universe, grounding their understanding
Where's the
in
chopper?
reality and narrative traditions that have been
Fucking
passed
stay
down
back. You
for
come near me. She's fucking dead. Stay
Early
back.
philosophers and scientists laid the groundwork for our contemporary understanding of the universe by transitioning from mythological explanations to more rational and observational approaches. Their views on the universe were deeply influenced by their observations, philosophical frameworks, and the limitations of their times. In ancient Greece, thinkers like Thales of Miletus began to speculate about the natural world using reason rather than mythology. Thales proposed that water
Not
was
always
the
a good
fundamental
citizen.
substance of the universe, thinking that all
Did
matter
not die a
originated
hero's
from it.
death. But he was a man.
Pupil of Thales,
Our
suggested
Lord
a more abstract concept called the apeiron, an infinite and indefinite substance from which all things emerge and return. Heraclitus of Ephesus introduced the idea of change being central to the universe, encapsulated in his famous phrase, "You cannot step into the same river twice." Plato and his student Aristotle offered more complex philosophies regarding the universe's
We
nature.
know
Plato conceived of a
that your
cosmos
show
fashioned by a divine craftsman, the demiurge, who imposed order on a chaotic pre-existing matter. His work, Timaeus, laid out a universe where the Earth was at the center, surrounded by perfect circular motions of celestial bodies, reflecting his belief in a harmonious and ordered cosmos. Aristotle further elaborated on this geocentric model in his work, On the Heavens. He argued that the universe was finite and spherical, with Earth at its center and surrounded by concentric celestial spheres. To Aristotle, the heavens were unchanging and made up of an ethereal
Smoking dope
substance
and jerking
called
off while he
ether,
plays that fucking
distinct
game.
from the corruptible
If
materials
that's our standard
found
for
on
goodness,
Earth.
no wonder this
During the
place
Hellenistic period, philosophers
And
like
what about
Ptolemy and
you?
Epicurus
I
contributed
wonder if
significant
don't plug the
ideas.
Roku then.
Claudius Ptolemy's Almagest became the definitive astronomical
I
guide
think
for
I'm
centuries,
I had the advantage
describing
of
a
the
comprehensive geocentric
By
model
the time I was
that could
his
predict
age,
planetary
I'd already been in
movements with
prison
reasonable
twice.
accuracy.
I
Epicurus,
robbed
on the other
banks.
hand,
I ran
proposed an
forests,
atomistic
smuggled
universe
And
influenced
you
by
consider
Democritus,
them achievements.
suggesting that the
These were the
cosmos was
opportunities
composed
I
of
had.
indivisible
At least I
particles and
took 'em.
voids,
And where did these
operating without
opportunities
divine
get you, Michael?
intervention.
They got me
In the
right.
Islamic Golden Age,
Fucking
scholars
here.
like Al-Hazen and
The
Al-Biruni
end
made
of the road.
strides in observational astronomy and
Big house
experimental
and a
science,
useless
further
kid.
refining
I'm
the
stuck talking to
geocentric
you
model
because no
and
one else
challenging
gives a shit.
existing
Oh, I'm living
paradigms.
a dream, baby.
Al-Hazen's
And that
work
dream
on
is
optics
fucked,
and
isn't
his
it?
method of systematic
Fucking fucked.
experimentation influenced later scientific
All
methods.
out.
The Renaissance and the
I
subsequent
just
scientific revolution ushered in transformative views of the universe,
Well, I
significantly
think
departing
that's all
from
we
earlier
know.
geocentric models.
Same
Nicholas
time next
Copernicus
week?
proposed a heliocentric model, placing the
guess.
sun rather than the Earth at the center of the
This
universe.
is the drop.
I
This
tell you, I ain't too
revolutionary
sure this shit
idea,
is working for
later
me.
supported and refined by
Well,
astronomers
a
like
sense of
Galileo
overriding
Galilei and
futility
Johannes
is a vital
Kepler,
part of the
laid the
process.
groundwork for Isaac Newton's
Embrace it.
laws of motion and universal
Whatever you say,
gravitation,
Doc.
providing a mechanistic
Come on,
understanding of how celestial bodies interacted. These paradigm shifts not only redefined our conception of the universe, but also marked the evolution of science from philosophical speculation to empirical
This is too
inquiry.
big.
Thus, early philosophers and scientists viewed the universe through a complex interplay of observation, speculation, and evolving methodologies, setting the stage for the profound advancements that came with the modern scientific era. Before the advent of modern science, prevailing theories about the universe were largely shaped by philosophical and theological frameworks, emphasizing a harmonious and interconnected cosmos. These early models of the universe were primarily geocentric, placing Earth at the center of all cosmic activity. One of the most influential ancient theories was the geocentric model articulated by the Greek philosopher Aristotle in the 4th century BCE. Aristotle envisioned a finite spherical universe with Earth at its center. Surrounding Earth were concentric celestial spheres, each
Oh, wow.
embedded with celestial objects like the moon, sun,
Man,
planets,
shit gotta
and
be
fixed
around here
stars.
somewhere.
These spheres were believed to move in perfect circular orbits, mirroring the perceived unchanging and eternal nature of the
Hey,
heavens.
excuse me, homie. Can you tell me
Aristotle
where Bertho
also
Beach
posited
House
the
is?
existence of a fifth
No,
element,
homie, I
ether,
cannot.
which constituted the celestial realm and was distinct from the four terrestrial elements of earth, water, air, and fire. This geocentric model was further refined by Claudius Ptolemy in the 2nd century CE. Ptolemy's Almagest presented a sophisticated mathematical system that aimed to predict the positions of celestial bodies with considerable accuracy. To account for the observed retrograde motions of planets, where they appear to move backward temporarily, Ptolemy introduced complex mechanisms like epicycles and deference. According to Ptolemy, planets moved in small circles called epicycles, while these circles themselves revolved along larger circular paths, known as deferents, centered around Earth. This intricate system, albeit not entirely accurate, provided a working model that satisfied the astronomical observations of its time. In the medieval Islamic world, scholars like Al-Battani and Al-Tusi further refined Ptolemaic astronomy, correcting errors and making more precise observations. Al-Tusi, for example, developed the Tusi a geometric model that improved the mathematical descriptions
how you doing?
within the Ptolemaic
Things are looking up. Because
Nevertheless,
Monday is half
these
over.
scholars remained within the geocentric paradigm.
Alexa,
as
put
it
the
was
volume
deeply
up on
ingrained in the philosophical
8.
and
Things are
religious
looking up.
doctrines of
Because
their
Monday
era.
is half over.
Concurrent with these scientific endeavors
Alexa,
were the cosmological views
Alexa,
inspired by religious texts.
put your volume on
In the
8.
Judeo-Christian tradition, the universe
Things are
was
looking
often
up.
depicted
Because
as
Monday is
creation
half
of
over.
divine being.
Phew.
The book of Genesis describes a cosmology where God creates the heavens and the earth in a span of 6 days,
Like that?
with humans occupying a central and unique position in the order
Alexa,
of
how
creation.
you doing?
This theological
I'm in the mood for a
perspective
joke.
influenced medieval European
What's the worst day of the
scholars
week?
who harmonized Ptolemaic astronomy with
Monday.
biblical teachings to form
Right up here, homie. I'm about to go nice and slow for your bitch ass.
Such as
whatever
those
you
found in
say.
ancient Indian and Chinese traditions, cosmologies were equally intricate, with
Alexa,
differing
how you
structure
doing?
and emphasis.
I'm
Hindu
great.
cosmology, for
It might be
instance,
Monday again,
envisioned a
but the good
cyclic
news is that the
universe
Alexa,
weekend is...
periods of
roll the
creation,
volume to
preservation,
6.
and destruction,
I'm
governed by
great.
deities like
It might be
Brahma,
Monday
Vishnu,
again,
and
but
Shiva.
the good news is
In
that the
contrast,
weekend is only
traditional
5
Chinese
days away.
cosmology, influenced by Taoist and Confucian thought, emphasized the harmony and balance of opposite forces, yin and yang, reflecting
Alexa,
a universe
did the
in
universe
constant
have a
dynamic
beginning?
equilibrium. These prevailing theories, though varied
The
and
accepted
culturally
scientific
specific,
consensus
shared
is that the
common
universe
themes of
began with
cosmic
the
order,
Big Bang
harmony,
approximately
and interconnectedness. They
13.798
formed the
billion years
bedrock
ago.
of human
The
understanding
question
of
of
the
whether the universe
Alexa,
has a
the
beginning...
paradigm shifts
did the
introduced
universe
by
have
the
a
scientific
beginning?
revolutions of the Renaissance and Enlightenment, which gradually replaced
The
these age-old
consensus among
models with
scientists is that the
heliocentricity,
universe did have a
Newtonian
beginning,
mechanics,
which occurred
and
around
eventually the vast and dynamic
13.798
universe
billion
we
years
study
ago.
today.
This conclusion is based on
Alexa,
observation.
did the universe have a beginning when there was nothing?
The reason why I liked it is because everyone else liked it. Granny Melville,
The Big Bang
Jasmine,
theory
and so forth.
suggests that the universe began with a singularity of infinite density. The universe then
Vast and
exploded from
dynamic
that
universe
point,
we study
expanding
today.
and evolving into its current state. Prior to the Big Bang, it is not clear what the state of the universe was, as the concept of time and space themselves become distorted at that
The
scale.
Big Bang theory is
Thus,
the
it
leading
is difficult to
scientific
imagine
explanation
what the
for the
universe
origin
was like
and
when there was
evolution of the
nothing.
universe. It posits that approximately 13.8 billion years ago, the universe began as a singularity, an infinitely dense and hot point where all matter,
Alexa,
energy,
did
space,
nothing
and time
existed
were
before
concentrated.
creation?
This singularity then underwent a
Sorry,
massive
I
and
don't know
rapid
that.
expansion,
Alexa,
a
was
process
this
not to be
nothing before
confused with an
creation?
explosion in the conventional sense, which marked the beginning of the universe as we
Before
know it.
Christianity,
As
during
the
the time when
universe
Jesus
expanded,
was
it began
alive,
to cool,
was referred to as the
allowing the
pre-Christian
formation of
era.
subatomic
Alexa,
It is
particles
difficult.
of simple elements.
The Big Bang
Within the
created
first
the
few minutes of
universe.
this rapid expansion, known as the period of nucleosynthesis,
According to an
protons
Alexa
and
Answers
neutrons
contributor,
combined to form the nuclei
according to
of
the Big
hydrogen,
Bang theory, the
helium,
universe
and
came
small
into being
amounts
from
of
a
lithium.
single,
The
unimaginably hot
universe
and
was
dense
still
point,
incredibly hot and
aka
dense
a
during this
singularity,
time,
more
with
than
light
13
unable to
billion
travel
years ago.
freely due to
It didn't
constant
occur in an
interactions
already
with
existing
particles.
space. Rather, it
About
initiated the expansion
380,000
and
years after
cooling
the Big
of
Bang,
space
the
itself.
universe had cooled enough for electrons to
Alexa,
combine with
was
these
the
nuclei,
universe before
forming
the
neutral
Big Bang?
atoms in a process called recombination. This event allowed
Here
photons
is
to
an
travel
answer
through
from an
space,
Alexa Answers
leading to the
contributor that I
decoupling of matter and
translated.
radiation.
There was nothing
The
before the
released
Big Bang.
photons are
The
detectable
Big Bang
today
is
as
a
the
theory.
cosmic microwave
It states that the
background,
universe was
CMB
created from a
radiation,
singularity,
which faintly
from a minimal
pervasive
point,
glow
a
that
point
fills
with
the
an
universe
incredibly
and
high
serves as
density.
one of the
It
strongest
contained
pieces
all
of
the matter
evidence
and
for the
energy
Big
of the
Bang
universe.
theory. Over billions of years, the gravitational attraction
Alexa,
between
was there
particles
no
led to the
universe
formation
before
of
the Big
stars and
Bang?
galaxies. These early galaxies
Right up here,
Here
homie.
is an
I'm
answer
about
from
to
an
go
Alexa
nice and
Answers
slow for
contributor
your
that I
bitch
translated.
ass.
A mysterious
Some researchers say that there was nothing. The Big Bang was the beginning of everything, including time. Others say there may have been other universes before that. It is not possible to answer this question with certainty at this stage.
Accelerates as time progresses. Support for the Big Bang theory comes from multiple lines of evidence. The observation that galaxies are moving away from us, and more distant galaxies receding.
Alexa, did the Big Bang create the universe by God?
This phenomenon, first
From
noted by Edwin Hubble,
Cambridge.org.
is described
That the
by
universe
Hubble's
began in
law
a
and
Big
provides
Bang
a
is often
cornerstone
believed by
for the
theists to confirm divine creation ex
The predicted
nihilo.
abundance of light elements
Alexa,
like
did God
hydrogen
create the
and
universe in the
aligns
Big Bang?
closely with their observed levels in the universe.
I don't have an answer for that.
Alexa, did God create the universe in the Big Bang?
Right up here, homie. I'm about to go nice and slow for your bitch
The Big
ass.
Bang Theory in 1931. Did that answer your question?
Yes.
Thanks for your feedback.
Refined and expanded by
Alexa,
ongoing
does
astronomical
Cortana work?
observations and theoretical advancements, allowing us to piece together the
This might answer
awe-inspiring
your
chronology
question.
of the
Cortana
universe
is
from its
present in
fiery
Halo.
beginnings
Halo
Alexa,
2.
current state
does
and
Harmony
beyond.
Cortana Invoke still work in
The Big Bang
2024?
theory is supported by a multitude of
From
observational evidence that
Wikipedia.org.
collectively builds a
On
robust
August
case for
11,
this model of the
2023,
universe's origins
Microsoft
and evolution.
updated the Cortana app
These
in
key
Windows,
pieces of evidence
announcing it
include
is
the cosmic
deprecated and can no
microwave
longer be
background
used.
radiation, the expansion
Alexa,
of the
can
universe,
Harmony
the
Cortana Invoke
abundance of
still
light
work in
elements, and the
2024?
large-scale structure of the cosmos.
From
One of the
Wikipedia.org.
most compelling
On
pieces of
August
evidence
11,
is the cosmic
2023,
microwave background,
Microsoft updated the
CMB
Cortana
radiation.
app in Windows,
Discovered by
announcing it
Arno
was
Penzias
deprecated
and
and
Robert
can no
Wilson
longer
in
be used.
1965, this faint glow pervades the entire universe and is considered the afterglow of the Big Bang. The CMB provides a snapshot of the universe approximately 380,000 years after the Big Bang. The time when the
Alexa,
universe
does
had cooled
Cortana
sufficiently
Invoke
for
still
photons to
work in
travel freely for the first
2024?
time. Measurements of the
From
CMB, particularly
Wikipedia.org.
those by the
On
code,
August 11,
WMAP,
2023,
and Planck satellites,
Microsoft
reveal a
updated the
nearly
Cortana
uniform
app in
temperature
Windows,
with slight
announcing it is
variations.
deprecated and can no
These
longer
tiny
be used.
fluctuations correspond to the seeds of all current cosmic structure, indicating the initial conditions that led to the formation of galaxies and larger cosmic structures. The observable expansion of the universe is another cornerstone of the Big Bang theory. In the 1920s, Edwin Hubble observed that galaxies are moving away from us, with more distant galaxies receding at faster rates. This phenomenon, known as Hubble's law, is consistent with an expanding universe and suggests that all galaxies were once closer together in the distant past. The relationship between the distance of galaxies and their redshift, a shift toward the red end of the spectrum due to their motion away from us, provides direct evidence for this expansion, which aligns with the predictions of the Big Bang model. The relative abundance of light elements, specifically hydrogen, and trace amounts of lithium, the Big Bang theory. During the first few minutes after the Big Bang, conditions were hot and dense enough for nuclear fusion to occur, forming these light elements in a process known as Big Bang nucleosynthesis. Predicted ratios of these elements, about 75% hydrogen and 25% helium by mass, match remarkably well with their observed abundances in the oldest known stars and gas clouds, further validating the theory. Additionally, the large-scale structure of the universe, revealed through observations of galaxy clusters and the cosmic web, supports the Big Bang theory. Galaxies are not randomly distributed, but instead form a complex network of filaments and voids, patterns that match the fluctuations seen in the CMB. These structures likely arose from the gravitational collapse of initial density fluctuations present in the early universe, as predicted by the Big Bang model. Together, these lines of evidence create a consistent and compelling picture of a universe that has been expanding and evolving over the past 13.8 billion years. While the Big Bang theory continues to be refined and explored through new observations and theoretical advancements, the core evidence firmly establishes it as the leading explanation for the origin and development of our cosmos. The acceptance of the Big Bang theory by the scientific community was a gradual process that evolved through a combination of theoretical insights, observational evidence, and advancements in technology over the course of the 20th century. This journey was marked by several key milestones and contributions from numerous scientists. The story begins in the early 20th century with Albert Einstein's theory of general relativity, which fundamentally changed our understanding of gravity and the dynamics of space and time.
Your auntie
In
Denise
1917,
with all that
Einstein
ass,
applied
nigga,
his
she got
equations to
ass.
the universe as
She
a whole,
grown,
but
yeah.
added a
She grown into a
cosmological
fucking
constant to
idiot.
maintain a
Oh,
static
she's
universe,
sexy.
as it was the
Sexy?
prevailing belief at
She
the
more
time.
like obsessed with sex,
In the
nigga.
1920s, astronomer Edwin Hubble made a
Mad for
groundbreaking
the
discovery
penis. That's
that galaxies
exactly
are
how I
moving
like
away
my
from
women.
us, indicating that the universe is expanding. This observation was pivotal because it suggested that the universe had a beginning, contradicting the notion of a static, eternal universe. Simultaneously, Russian physicist
Man,
Alexander
shit, it's
Friedmann
good to be
and
home.
Belgian priest and astronomer Georges Lemaitre independently proposed models of an expanding universe, deriving solutions to Einstein's equations that did not require a static cosmos. Lemaitre, in particular, introduced the idea of a primeval atom, an initial highly concentrated state from which the universe expanded. Despite these advancements, the idea of a dynamic universe was still met with skepticism.
Franklin!
Observational evidence came to light. In the mid-20th century, British astrophysicist Fred Hoyle and his colleagues proposed the steady-state theory as an alternative. This theory posited a continuous creation of matter to explain the universe's expansion while maintaining a constant average density. The tide began to turn in favor of the Big Bang theory with a series of crucial discoveries. In 1948, Ralph Alpha and George Gamow predicted that the early universe would have been hot and dense enough to create light elements through nucleosynthesis. This prediction led to the calculation of the relative abundances of hydrogen and helium, which matched observations and provided support for the Big Bang model. The most significant observational breakthrough came in 1965 when Arno Penzias and Robert Wilson discovered the cosmic microwave background, CMB radiation. This faint signal, a remnant of the early universe, was the afterglow of the Big Bang and matched predictions perfectly. The CMB provided concrete evidence of a hot, dense origin of the universe, leading to a rapid shift in scientific consensus. Further bolstering the Big Bang theory were observations made by satellite missions like COBE, WMAP, and the Planck satellite, which mapped the CMB with increasing precision. These observations revealed the tiny fluctuations in temperature that corresponded to the seeds of large-scale cosmic structures.
Is this? No.
I think,
I mean, it looks like it. Absolutely is not.
Responded to the seeds of large-scale cosmic structures.
how to buy PlayStation Plus while the PlayStation Plus card. How to buy PlayStation Plus while the PlayStation Plus card.
Free PS Plus trials would get a free trial. Eligible for a 7-day free PS Now trial, which essentially would allow users to free with hundreds of games because Sony had a separate standalone service for that, which was called PlayStation Now. And back in those days, every new PlayStation Day free PS Now trial, which essentially would allow users to access these so eligible for a
Okay, let's look up PS Now trial. No. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see if they have the, like, boomerang app on here. Nope, they don't have, boomerang. Okay.